Grand Theft Auto 4. What a game. Truly generational. We can talk about the radio stations, best in the series. We can discuss the physics, absolutely remarkable. But what about the place of Liberty City, a recreation of New York and its neighboring boroughs? Star Junction, to this day, the greatest video game recreation of Times Square. And I'll take it a step further, Liberty City, to this day, the greatest video game recreation of New York by a country mile. The art direction, dark, dreary, muted, almost depressing. The fog limits vision and can feel almost isolating. But you cannot tell me that it doesn't make that fiery orange sunset all the more impressive. The city skylights illuminated by the night sky, all the more memorable, and the pure scale and size of Liberty City, all the more palpable. The dark, dreary, muted art direction actually mirrors Nico. He came looking for the American dream, but instead finds only a continuation of the life that he attempted to leave behind. But what really sells this place is what you only see in passing. Little details, like the change in camera perspective when looking up at the concrete jungle, making you feel absolutely minuscule among the buildings stretching above. A taxi ride throughout the city, another perspective to see this world. And for 2008, the city looks incredible. The detail is immense. The city is tightly packed together. Enterable interiors dot the map. Billboards with in-game advertisements give the world a sense of place. Every area has a unique atmosphere. The city feels like it has a history. It's weathered. There are potholes dotting the environment. Graffiti is covering certain buildings. And perfect imperfections dot the entire map. Because true beauty was never about perfect symmetry, which Liberty City understands to the T. But New York is New York because of its people, strangers, hookers, drug addicts, the best and worst of the city, street preachers, city employees working on tiny patches of greenery, the only areas untouched by urban development, and people even tossing out litter from their cars. They make comments in passing, pull out their phones, carry bags of groceries. And the people that you stumble upon throughout the city represent every side of the American dream. And they are actually really reactive. We can talk about the physics, I have discussed that enough, but just how they react to environmental changes. When it begins to rain, you can find them holding newspapers over their head or popping open umbrellas. And police officers are there not only to combat the player when they commit a crime, but they also chase crooks and arrest them and then bring them back to the station. The radio of Liberty City is incredible. The satire is on the nose, but come on. It's so well done. Many times I would just stop before I got to a mission marker and listen to the end of a segment or finish a song. Man, this truly is a special world, a heinously detailed place. Rockstar did their homework like always, but something I really liked about this is how every aspect serves the story's central themes. You know, the world is dark, depressing, and realistic, a true look into the American dream, or what the game seems to view as the American nightmare. And nearly 2 decades later, even as games have gotten bigger, brighter, and vastly more expensive, still, nobody has managed to build a place, particularly looking at New York, that feels nearly as alive, as heavy, or as unforgettable as 2008's Liberty City. Rockstar crafted a city that was in complete alignment to the story that they were trying to tell. And let's be real, it absolutely mogs Insomniac's rendition of New York in Spider-Man 1 and 2 to oblivion.